We are gathered here today to save meaningful human interaction.
It is serious. We are tackling what I would call a social crime. It's a crime that is committed by millions of people, specifically English learners, every single hour of every single day.
Wow.
It is a crime against conversation. It is a crime against the vibe. And if I'm being brutally honest with you, it is a crime against yourself.
That sounds really intense, but when you look at the research and the behavioral analysis we have in the stack today, you aren't wrong.
Right.
We are talking about what linguists and, sociologists often refer to as the patter of autopilot. But here on the show, we're just going to call it the robot response.
The robot response.
Ugh.
I love that. And everyone listening right now knows exactly what this is. Even if they don't know the name, you feel it in your bones.
Mm-hmm.
Picture the scene. It's a Tuesday morning. The sun is shining. The birds are singing. You run into a colleague or maybe an old friend you haven't seen since that party like 3 months ago.
Okay, I'm with you.
They smile at you, genuine warmth in their eyes, and they ask, "Hey, how are you?"
And then the tragedy happens. The software kicks in. The hard drive spins up.
Exactly. You don't even think. You open your mouth and out comes, "I'm fine, thank you." And
I
you.
am fine, thank you. And you.
Oh, stop. It physically hurts me to hear it. It's so stiff. It's so dry.
It is.
It's the conversational equivalent of eating a piece of plain, untoasted white bread. No butter, no jam. Just dry flour paste stuck to the roof of your mouth.
Huh. It's technically nutritional, I suppose. I mean, it gets the caloric job done. But nobody on Earth enjoys eating it.
No.
And certainly nobody walks away from that meal thinking, wow, that was delicious. I can't wait to do it again.
Precisely. And nobody enjoys hearing it. So the mission for this deep dive is simple, but it is so, so critical. We are not here to teach you grammar rules today.
No, not at all.
We aren't looking at verb conjugation charts or the past perfect continuous tense. If you want that, go buy a textbook. We're here to save you from being boring.
We want to move you from the realm of just surviving a social interaction, checking the box, passing the test, to actually connecting with the human being standing in front of you.
Right. We are doing a full vibe check. We are shedding the dusty professor persona. We aren't in a classroom right now.
Nope.
I want you to imagine we are just two friends sitting at a really nice cafe, maybe people watching, gossiping a little bit about how to be better at talking to humans. We are the cool friends telling you what everyone else is too polite to say.
And the source material we've pulled for this deep dive is, it's perfect for that context. We've got a behavioral guide on how to stop being a robot, which is going to be our roadmap. We're going to construct a social menu of responses so you never freeze up. We're going to break down the ping pong technique, which is absolutely crucial for retention. And we're going to enter the danger zone of sarcasm and irony.
The danger zone is my absolute favorite part, but we have to earn it.
We do?
We have to start at the beginning. We need to unpack the diagnosis. Why is "I'm fine" such a felony? Why do we hate it so much? Is it just because it's repetitive, or is there something like deeper going on?
Oh, it's much deeper.
Yeah.
If we look at the psychology of language acquisition, and specifically how adults learn second languages, most people treat conversation like a math problem.
A math problem. Break that down.
Yeah.
Because I was bad at math, and I don't want to bring that trauma into my conversation.
I get it. But think about your first day in English class, or Spanish class, or French. What happens? The teacher writes on the board, input plus input, output.
Oh, yeah.
You hear X, so you must say Y.
Right. Hello, how are you? Equals, "I am fine, thank you." It's an equation. You are solving for X. You get a gold star if you say the phrase perfectly.
Exactly. And because you are anxious and you want to be correct, you cling to that formula. It's safe, it's predictable, it protects you from making a mistake. But the problem is, conversation isn't math.
No. Conversation is jazz, it's improv, it's messy, and it's fluid. And sometimes you hit a wrong note, but you just keep playing and it becomes cool.
Precisely. And when you treat it like math, you strip all the humanity out of it. The biggest issue with "I'm fine," according to the communication analysis we looked at, is that it functions as a conversation ender.
It's a brick wall, a total brick wall. Think about the mechanics of it. If I ask you how you are, I am extending a hand. I am offering a bid for connection. If you say, "I'm fine," what am I supposed to say next? You've given me nothing. No hook, no story, no emotion. You have effectively slapped my hand away.
You've signaled that the transaction is complete. You have filed the report.
Yes.
I have answered your query. Now please move along. It shuts down any possibility of spontaneity.
It's so robotic. And here's where it gets really fascinating, especially where our listeners who are interacting with native speakers, particularly from the UK or the USA. There is a cultural subtext layer here that your textbook completely ignored.
Oh, absolutely. This is the invisible layer of language. In linguistics, we talk about pragmatics, what words mean in context versus, what they mean in the dictionary.
Right.
And in many Western cultures, specifically American and British contexts, I'm fine, is often used as a shield.
It's the passive-aggressive shield. It's the I am building a fortress around my emotions shield.
It can be, for sure. Think about a domestic argument, or even just a tense moment with a friend.
Oh, I know this one well. I have lived this moment.
Right. If your partner comes home, slamming the door, stomping around the kitchen, throwing keys on the table.
Yeah, being all stompy.
And you ask, hey, what's wrong? And they turn to you with cold, dead eyes and say, I'm fine.
I know I'm in mortal danger. I know I need to run for cover or buy flowers immediately. That I'm fine is actually a threat. It means you are got to find out what's wrong.
Exactly. In that context, I'm fine translates to leave me alone, or I am secretly furious at you or the world, but I refuse to discuss it right now. It is an active refusal to communicate.
So imagine the disconnect here. As a learner, you think you're just being polite. You are using the phrase you learned on page 1 of the textbook. But the native speaker hears that phrase and their subconscious brain thinks, whoa, okay, backing away slowly, this person is cold, this person is dismissive, this person hates me.
You think you're being polite, but you're actually creating distance. You're pushing people away.
Totally.
You are effectively saying, I do not wish to engage in this interaction further. You are ghosting them to their face.
And we haven't even touched on the delivery yet. We have to talk about tone, the fine trap.
The tone is everything. We have this concept in language learning called the affective filter. When you are nervous, you filter out emotion. Your voice flattens because your brain is using all its processing power on grammar.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
The source material points out that because learners are focusing so hard on the correctness, am I using the verb to be correctly? Their prosody, the music of their voice, it dies.
It becomes monotonic. I am fine.
Which sounds clinically depressed. It really does.
It sounds like a hostage video. I am fine. They're treating me well. Send money.
It makes the other person feel incredibly awkward. The energy in the room just evaporates. They want to escape the conversation because you have signaled that you have zero energy to give.
Right.
It's an energy vampire move, really.
So we've established that I am fine is social suicide. It's a trap. It's a lie. But we can't just stand there in silence. If someone asks, how are you? We need an answer. We can't just stare at them and breathe heavily.
No, that would be worse. Definitely worse. This is where we pivot. We need to stop looking for the correct answer and start looking for the appropriate answer. This brings us to the core concept of today's dive, the social menu.
I love this concept. It makes so much sense because in real life, we don't eat the same meal for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah.
You have options.
Right. You shouldn't have one automatic response. You should have a menu of options, and you pick the one that fits the vibe, the context, or the persona you want to project in that moment.
It's like ordering a drink. Sometimes you want a double espresso because you need to be sharp and professional. Sometimes you want a tequila shot because you want to party. Sometimes you just want a water because you're tired. Depends on who you're with and what time it is.
Exactly. You need to read the room. So let's open the menu. We're going to start with category A. This is the Optimist.
The Optimist. I like being the optimist. This is the Instagram filter version of conversation, right? Everything is shiny and bright.
In a way, yeah. These are the responses you use when you want to project positive energy. You want to look happy, successful, breezy. You want to signal that you are winning at life.
Okay.
This is great for first impressions or professional networking where you want to seem capable and energetic.
Okay, lay them on me. What's the first item on the Optimist menu?
First up, the absolute classic, tried and true, can't complain.
Can't complain. I use this one all the time. It's so solid. But let's analyze it. Why does this work better than something like, I am very good?
Well, it's a linguistic device called litotes. That's a fancy way of saying you use a negative to express a positive.
Okay.
So instead of saying life is perfect, which can sound a little arrogant.
Right. Nobody likes a bragger. If you say my life is perfect, I immediately want to stop talking to you. I really do.
Exactly. So instead you say, I have no grounds for complaint. It's humble. It implies, look, life isn't perfect. Nobody's life is perfect. But generally, things are going my way.
I love that. It's light. It's breezy.
It acknowledges that suffering exists, but you aren't partaking in it right now.
It's got a great rhythm to it, too. Can't complain. It just rolls off the tongue. It tells the other person, I'm easygoing. I'm not going to burden you with my problems right now. It makes you seem low maintenance.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a very safe, positive opener. It keeps the door open without forcing a deep emotional dive. Now, the second item on the Optimist menu is a little more subtle, but linguistically, it is very, very powerful.
Ooh, okay.
It is. Pretty good, actually.
Ooh, I love the actually in there. That word is doing a lot of work. It's doing heavy lifting. Let's unpack that. Why actually?
Okay, so the word actually is what we'd call a marker of counter expectation or realization. If you just say, pretty good, it's fine. It's standard. It could be autopilot.
Right. It could still be the robot.
It could. But when you add actually, it implies a sense of pleasant surprise.
Yes. It sounds sincere. It sounds like you just checked in with yourself. Like the question prompted you to do a quick body scan, check your mental state, look at your bank account, and you realize, wow, you know what? I am pretty good.
It breaks the robotic pattern. A robot doesn't feel surprise. A robot doesn't reflect. By adding actually, you sound like a human being who is genuinely engaging with the question in real time.
It's present.
It adds a layer of authenticity that I'm fine lacks completely. It suggests that maybe you weren't expecting to be good, but hey, you are.
It's such a small hack. Adding one word, but it changes the entire vibe. It makes you sound present. Okay, what's the third one? This is for when we are really, really feeling ourselves. This is the luxury item on the menu.
This is the high-octane option. Use with caution. The phrase is, never better.
Never better. I feel like I need to be high-fiving someone or ringing a sales bell when I say this. Never better.
It's very high energy. You have to be careful with the context here. You don't want to use this if you look like you haven't slept in 3 days or if you are, say, at a funeral.
Right. If you have huge bags under your eyes, your hair is a mess, you're holding a broken umbrella, and you say, never better, you sound like a psychopath.
Totally.
You sound delusional.
Or sarcastic, which we'll get to later in the danger zone. But never better is for when you just got that promotion or you finally fit into those expensive jeans you bought 2 years ago.
Yes.
That feeling.
Or honestly, just when you've had the perfect cup of coffee and the sun is out and you feel invincible.
It projects confidence. It projects success. If you're walking into a meeting or a party and you want to be the person everyone wants to talk to, never better is a power move. It's magnetic.
It is. It attracts people. People like being around success and happiness. It's contagious. It makes people think, I want whatever she's having.
Okay, so that's the Optimist. Great for parties, great for networking. But let's get real. We aren't always never better.
Not even close.
Sometimes life is just life. And sometimes we are talking to people we actually know and trust. We don't need to put on a show. We don't need the Instagram filter. That brings us to category B, the realist.
The realist. This is my comfort zone.
Yeah.
This is where the real talk happens.
This category is for building trust. It's for authentic connection. You wouldn't necessarily use these with a stranger at a bus stop. That might be oversharing.
Oh, weird, yeah.
But with a coworker you like or a friend, this is gold. This is how you deepen a relationship.
What's the first option here?
I've been better, honestly.
I've been better, honestly. Oof. That is vulnerable. That stops the room.
It is, and that's the point. In our analysis, we call this the bait.
The bait,
Okay.
like fishing.
Exactly. When you say, I've been better, honestly, you are casting a line out into the conversation. You are practically forcing the other person to ask the follow-up question. Oh, no, why? What's wrong?
You're inviting empathy. You're opening the door for real conversation, not just a polite tennis match where we hit the ball back and forth without thinking.
Right.
You are saying, I trust you enough to show you a crack in the armor.
Right. This stops the autopilot dead in its tracks. If you want to actually talk to someone about your life, or you need to vent, this is the phrase that gives you permission to do that. It signals, I need a friend right now.
But there is a rule here, right? You have to be ready to talk. Don't say this and then clam up.
Definitely. That's a social foul, a major one. If you say, I've been better, and they ask why, and you say, oh, nothing, I don't want to talk about it, then you're just being difficult.
You're being a drama queen.
100%.
True.
Yeah.
Don't be that person.
Yeah.
If you cast the bait, you have to reel in the fish. Okay, what's next on the realist menu? This is one of my favorite idioms in the English language.
Hanging in there.
Hanging in there. I always picture that motivational poster from the 80s. It was in every office break room. You know the one.
The kitten.
The little orange kitten hanging from the tree branch by its front paws. looking terrified,
Yes.
with the caption, "Hang in there, baby."
That is exactly the cultural image this idiom evokes. It conveys, I'm surviving. I haven't let go of the branch yet, but gravity is pulling me down. The wolves are circling below.
It's a perfect response for a Monday morning or a Thursday afternoon when you've been in meetings for 6 hours and your brain is melting out of your ears.
It's so relatable. It creates bonding through shared struggle. If I ask you how you are and you sigh and say, oh, hanging in there, I immediately feel a connection to you.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, me too. Life is hard. Work is hard. Capitalism is exhausting.
It's a we're in the trenches together vibe. It's not complaining exactly. It's just enduring.
It's stoic.
It is.
Yeah.
It says, I am not winning, but I am not dead.
It's resilient. It says, I am tough, but I'm tired.
And the last one for the realist. What have we got?
Same old, same old.
Same old, same old. This sounds boring on the surface, but it's actually really useful.
It is. It's the comfort food of answers. It means nothing major has changed. No crisis, no lottery win, just the steady rhythm of life.
It's safe. It's comfortable. It's honest. It's great for when you catch up with someone you see regularly, like a neighbor or a colleague you see every day.
Right. How are things?
Yeah, same old, same old.
It signals stability. It tells the other person, no news is good news.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's exactly what people want to hear. They don't want drama. They just want to know you're still standing.
Okay, so we have the optimist high energy and the realist vulnerable authentic. But there's a third category that is so crucial for our listeners who are working in English environments. Because let's be honest, you can't tell your boss, I've been better, honestly, unless you want a mandatory meeting with HR.
Right. And you maybe don't want to tell a high-paying client hanging in there because it sounds like you're struggling to cope with your workload.
Totally.
They might lose confidence in you. They want to know you are a machine.
Exactly. You need to sound professional, productive, and in control. Enter category C, the busy bee.
The busy bee. This is all about workplace context. You want to convey that you are productive, you are in demand, but you are handling it like a pro.
What's the go-to phrase here?
Swamped, but good.
Swamped. Let's spell that. S-W-A-M-P-E-D. Like a swamp, like where an alligator lives.
Yes. Literally, it means drowning in water or mud. Metaphorically, in a business context, it means drowning in work. You have so much to do you can barely breathe.
But the key here, the magic trick, is the but good at the end. Swamped but good.
That is the pivot. If you just say, I'm swamped, you sound stressed. You might sound incompetent, like you can't manage your time.
Right, you sound like you're complaining.
But when you add but good, it changes the psychology entirely.
It says, I am important. I am essential to this company. Everyone needs a piece of me. But I am a pro, and I am loving the challenge.
It makes you look like a high performer. It's a humble brag, really. Look at me. I have so many projects. I'm so desired.
Totally. Oh, I'm just so popular and necessary. It's a great corporate shield. It shuts down the personal chit-chat, but leaves a really positive impression.
And if swamped feels too intense or too messy, there is the milder version, keeping busy.
Keeping busy, the classic professional shield.
Yeah.
It tells them you are working. You aren't scrolling on your phone. But it's not complaining. It's neutral, professional, and it ends the how are you part of the meeting so you can get down to business. It is the polite way of saying, let's work.
I love it. So we have our menu, Optimist, Realist, Busy Bee, No More, I'm Fine. But here's the catch. Having the right answer is only half the battle.
Right. You can give the perfect answer. You can say swamped but good with a smile. But if you stop there, you have still failed the social interaction.
This brings us to segment 5, the ping pong technique. I love this metaphor because conversation truly is a sport.
It is. It relies on rhythm and turn-taking. And the biggest mistake learners make, even advanced learners who know all the vocabulary, is catching the ball and holding it. They just hold it. You answer the question, and then silence. They stare at you.
And it creates this vacuum. The conversation creates a pressure drop. The other person is waiting for the ball to come back, and when it doesn't, the energy drops.
It's so awkward.
They feel like they're doing an interrogation, not a conversation.
So the golden rule of the ping pong technique is never answer without asking back.
Never. It is forbidden. It is a violation of the laws of social physics.
Let's compare the amateur versus the pro to see how this feels. It's so visceral.
Yes. The amateur. You ask me.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine.
See,
Yeah.
I hate it. It's so awkward. I feel like I have to carry the entire weight of the conversation now. I have to come up with a new topic immediately or just walk away. It feels like heavy lifting.
Now let's try the pro version. Watch the energy shift.
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good, actually. How is your week going?
Oh, it's going great. Thanks for asking. See? Boom. The ball is back in my court. I have something to respond to. The momentum is alive.
We're playing.
We are dancing now.
And notice, I didn't just say, and you.
And you is okay.
Yeah.
It's better than nothing. But it's a lazy return shot.
It is.
It's like a weak little tap over the net. It's the bare minimum.
It is. To really master the ping pong technique, you want to move beyond, and you want to suggest a better return shot. Ask a specific question, like, you up to anything fun, or how's your week going?
You up to anything fun is a great question because it gives the person permission to talk about their hobbies or their plans, not just their work.
Totally.
It opens up the conversation to interesting topics. It allows them to be interesting.
It changes the trajectory. Now, we aren't just exchanging pleasantries, we are actually catching up. You are signaling interest in them as a person.
Okay, we've talked about the theory, we've looked at the menu, we've explained the sport. Now we need to see it in action.
It's roleplay time.
This is the part where we show the difference between the cringe and the charisma. We're going to act out two scenarios. I want everyone listening to really pay attention to the energy difference. Don't just listen to the words, listen to the feeling, listen to the soul.
Okay, scenario 1. This is the coffee shop encounter, the boring version. I'll be person A, the excited friend who is happy to see you.
Got it.
You be person B, the robot.
Okay. Loading robot mode. Beep boop. Emotions deleted. Personality unplugged. I am ready.
Hey. Oh my gosh. Long time no see. How have things been?
I am fine, thank you.
Okay. Good. That's good. Well, I guess I'll see you around.
Cut. Oh my God, that was painful. I felt my soul leaving my body. I wanted to crawl under the table.
It was excruciating. I came in with so much energy. Long time no see. I was ready to hug you.
Yeah.
And you just walled me off.
I did.
You put up a closed for business sign on your forehead.
I felt it. I felt the air leave the room. I gave you absolutely nothing to work with. You had no choice but to walk away.
Yeah.
I made it clear I didn't want to talk.
Now, let's flip it. Scenario 2. The native speaker upgrade. Same situation, same people. But now, you are using the social menu and the ping pong technique.
Okay.
You are going for connection. You want this person to like you.
Okay. Channeling my inner charisma, resetting the vibe. Let's do it.
Hey. Oh my gosh, long time to see. How have things been?
Same old, same old. Just trying to survive this crazy weather. How about you? You look great.
Thanks. Yeah, I've been I actually just started a new yoga class.
And scene. Do you see the difference? It's electric.
It's night and day, a completely different interaction.
Let's break down the anatomy of that response. First, I use an idiom. Same old, same old. Immediately sounds more natural than I am fine. It sounds like something a friend says.
Then you added what we call a micro story. Just trying to survive this weather.
It's such a small thing. Mentioning the weather sounds cliche, but it grounds the conversation. It's relatable. Everyone experiences the weather. It gives us common ground instantly. It makes me seem human. It invites you into my world.
And then the ping pong. You didn't just ask, and you gave a specific compliment. You look great.
Flattery gets you everywhere. But seriously, it energized you. You laughed. You felt good.
I did.
And because you felt good, you opened up. You immediately started talking about your yoga class. We went from hello to yoga in 10 seconds.
That is a real conversation.
That is how friendships start.
That is the goal. Connection. You moved past the gatekeeper and got into the house.
Okay, before we wrap up, we have to issue a warning. We have entered the nuance alert section.
The danger zone.
English is tricky because the words don't always mean what they say. Tone is everything.
Everything.
We have two traps that trip up even advanced learners. You can say the right words, but if you play the wrong music, it fails.
Trap number 1. The pitch trap involving the phrase, not bad.
Not bad. It seems simple. 2 syllables. But the music of your voice, the pitch contour, changes the meaning 100%.
Right. If you use a high pitch, not bad, with an upward inflection.
Not bad. That sounds like, wow, better than I expected. Or pretty good.
Exactly. It's a positive response. If I cook you dinner and ask, how is it? And you say, not bad. With that high tone, I'm happy. It implies you are pleasantly surprised. It's a compliment.
Lower the pitch. Slow it down. Drag it out.
Not bad.
Ugh, that sounds miserable. That sounds like you're eating wet cardboard.
It sounds like I am barely surviving, but I guess I'm not dead.
It means life is boring. It means mediocre. It implies disappointment.
So listeners, please watch your pitch. If you want to say you're good, keep it high. Not bad. Do not drag it out unless you want people to worry about you or think you are rude.
Trap number 2 is even more dangerous. This is the sarcasm trap. The phrase is living the dream.
Living the dream. I hear this in office elevators all the time. It is the national anthem of the tired office worker.
It really is. Now, literally, this sounds amazing. If you look it up in a dictionary, it sounds like you were on a yacht in the Mediterranean, sipping champagne, watching a sunset.
Right. Sounds pretty good.
But in reality, in the wild, it is almost always sarcasm.
99% of the time. Let's set the context.
Okay.
You were standing by the printer. It's jammed again. You are holding a lukewarm coffee. You have dark circles under your eyes. It is raining outside. You have 500 unread emails.
Oh, this is a grim picture.
A colleague walks by and asks, "Hey, how are you?"
And you stare into the middle distance, maybe you let out a hollow laugh and say, living the dream.
Translation: I hate my job. I want to go home. Please save me. This is a nightmare.
It is the ultimate cynical, dark humor response.
Okay.
Native speakers use it to be funny about how tired they are. It's a bonding mechanism through shared misery.
But here's the warning. Do not use this if you are actually happy.
Please don't. That creates a massive confusion.
If you just got back from vacation and you are glowing and happy and you say, "I'm living the dream," people might think you are being genuine. But if you are at work, just be careful. If you say it with a big smile while doing a boring task, people will think you are a maniac.
Or they'll think you're making a joke and they'll laugh, and you won't understand why they're laughing at your happiness.
Exactly. Read the room. Living the dream is usually code for living the nightmare.
English is a funny, twisted language.
It really is. Okay, let's bring it all home. We've covered a ton of ground today.
We have. We diagnosed the robot response and why it kills conversations. We built a social menu with the Optimist, can't complain, the Realist, hanging in there, and the Busy Bee, swamped but good.
We practiced the ping pong technique, always hit the ball back, and we navigated the danger zone of sarcasm and intonation.
The big takeaway here is that how are you is not a medical question. It is not a question about your health. It's a bid for connection.
Yes, stop treating interaction like a math test. Stop worrying about perfect grammar. Focus on the feeling. Focus on the vibe.
The goal is to make the other person feel seen and to share a little bit of yourself.
So here is our challenge to you, the listener. For the next week, just 1 week, we challenge you to ban the phrase, "I'm fine," from your vocabulary.
Go cold turkey. Delete it from the software. Pretend it doesn't exist.
Force yourself to pick an item from the menu. Try, can't complain. Try hanging in there. Try same old, and see what happens.
Watch how people react. Watch how the conversation changes. I guarantee you will see a difference in how people respond to you. You will see light come into their eyes.
And here is a final thought to leave you with. If "how are you" is just a social ritual, a greeting, does the actual answer matter? Or is the energy of the answer the only thing that counts?
That is something to think about. Maybe the words don't matter at all. Maybe it's just the song you sing.
Mull on that. Go out there, stop being a robot, and start connecting. Thanks for diving deep with us.
See you next time.